What's up to all of my Libras out there, and welcome back to Pulse of the Cosmos. Today we're going to be talking about this upcoming full moon lunar eclipse happening in Capricorn. So this is the third and final eclipse of the season. It is happening in Capricorn, which is an area of our lives that has been under a lot of heavy activity over the past few years. We have undergone a lot of hard work in this area. And for you guys, my Libras, this is your fourth house. So this has been a lot of work on looking at your emotional foundations and where you build your emotional security from, and your psychological foundations, and also looking at your actual home life and looking to your home. And do you feel secure? Do you feel stable where you are? Does there need to be a shift? Does there need to be a change there to move you into a space that's more comfortable? And a lot of this has been, I believe, a lot of healing of some old psychological wounds and some old psychological foundations picked up during childhood that my Libras have been working very hard to release. And you might be feeling some kind of blockage there. You might be feeling some kind of emotional blockage or some kind of psychological blockage, and it's frustrating because you have been putting a lot of work in this area, and it could be a blockage even in a living situation in your home life, or feeling like you've been working really hard to settle that and nothing's really come to fruition, even though you've kind of been putting in all this work with Capricorn. Well, with this full moon lunar eclipse, we're going to experience a sense of completion there, a sense of release, and a sense of kind of almost seeing the manifestation of a lot of the hard work that you've been putting in to kind of coming to this moment where you're ready to step into this place of more emotional security and start building from these new foundations. You're ready to kind of move forward, and these changes are going to bring about that catharsis and that healing and that ability to move forward. It's going to remove some of these blockages. It's going to get some of that stuff out of the way, and we'll watch this happen over the next really 6 months of this eclipse energy is when you'll start seeing these things manifest in your life. And we're looking to build from these more secure, these new, more authentic, more stable, more aligned foundations. And we're bringing that awareness into what we can create with our world now from this place. We do have Cancer over there opposing this in your 10th house. So this is definitely about getting to those, securing those new foundations so you can get to creating that entirely new world for yourself, my Libras out there. And you know, again, we are looking back to December 19th, 2017, when this journey started and Saturn entered into Capricorn. And it kind of put us through all of these tests and all these trials and all these tribulations and all these challenges in that area where we've really had a lot to surmount and a lot to overcome. And now that Saturn has retrograded back out of Aquarius and back into Capricorn, we're kind of reviewing the actions we've taken in those areas, and we're kind of stabilizing some of the positive changes that we've made. And we're really going to watch these things kind of unfold in our life over the course of these next few months. So let's see here. I'm going to peek into the cards for my Libras out there. See what's going on for you guys. Okay, so first card we pulled is the 10 of Cups. So yeah, this is definitely you moving into a way more stabilized emotional foundation and a way more stabilized home life. This is the 10 of Cups. This is one of the best cards to get in the deck. They have the home, they have their yard, they have their children. There's complete abundance of happiness, the full rainbow of it all, the full gamut. So this is, for a lot of my Libras out there, the work that you've been putting in on making decisions out of alignment in to build from these places of new security. You are really going to watch this unfold in your life. So some of the challenges, all right, so the challenge right now is the world. So the challenge right now is that maybe you can't see this new world. Maybe these blockages are getting in the way of you being able to see and connect with the divine energy that's leading you into saying, hey, you've been working really hard on building these foundations, and we're getting to the world. Just wait for the release of this full moon, the completion of this, to start seeing the manifestation of the world coming from the foundations that you've been working to heal. So let's see here. We have the Eight of Pentacles next. So yeah, there's still this, we're still in kind of a work element of this. So there's still some work to be done. Even though we are coming into this lunar eclipse, into this release where we're experiencing this catharsis, and we're, you know, integrating these new, more stabilized foundations into our life, there's still more work to be done. We're still undergoing this healing process. It's a constant level of evolvement. So we're constantly engaged in this, but this also tells me that you'll have come to some level of mastery and some level of rhythm and some level of, you know, we're starting to see a flow of manifestation, and some of you are really connecting with that energy even into the buildup of this moon. You're kind of feeling the flow of, okay, I can feel this change coming, and there's an inclination that it's connected to the divine and that it's backed by all of this hard work that you've been putting in. So in any case, I love you guys so much, my Libras out there. I hope you are doing well, and I will see you next week.